Angela Stribling for Capitol Jazz TV as we celebrate 25 years of the Capitol Jazz Festival. So, of course, we had to bring in Grammy Award winner Chris Botti. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here and you brought your trumpet with you.
Well, you know, it's a good little
You need that.
crutch, as they say.
You probably don't go many places without it.
Not many.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you brought it here with you today. What keeps you coming back to the Capitol Jazz Festival?
I think I've been here 2 or 3 times. I mean, the audience is fantastic. And these sorts of festivals, this being one of the premier ones in the world, you know, you get to see other musicians. A lot of the time when I'm on the road, as often as I am, you're insulated by your own little family. And you don't get to interact, you don't get to see your friends in the business, Lee Ritenour or Jeff Lorber, whomever it is, and Kirk Whalum. And so you get to run into everyone. It's really fun for the musicians backstage.
That's real nice. And you just ran into all those guys you just mentioned. I love that. You know, you're so impressive. I love your style. Trumpet is my favorite instrument.
You say that to everyone.
Well, I did. I just said that to no, I don't. I was like, you know, Lee, nice. I've always loved the guitar. It's my favorite. No, but I love it. And just knowing your history and reading about you, I know you've toured with some amazing performers, Frank Sinatra. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Does it ever, I mean, are you ever in a place where you're like, okay, this is all new, or is it, all right, I've done it, it's just routine? What keeps it fresh?
Well, I mean, my commitment to the instrument is still maybe stronger now than it ever has been. I mean, I'm probably practicing more than I have ever done, you know, 5-6 hours a day. And I'm unbelievably aware of my good fortune, and I don't want to ever take that for granted. Wow. So I think, like, you know, for a trumpet player to have the ability to play at a Capitol Jazz Festival or wherever it is a needle in many haystacks. And so if you don't feel grateful for that, then you've got to have your head re-examined. So.
You know, you're so right. And I mean, that's what the masters, that's how you become a master. You're practicing for hours every single day, no matter how long you've been doing it.
And as you know, and as you get more deeper into the relationship to the instrument, it's the very, very smallest of incremental things that have the most impact. You know, when you're a kid, you're trying to like take it all in a more large scale of thing. But as you get older, more experienced, then it becomes, the finesse becomes so important. And the only way to really keep that finesse is to stay on it.
And is that what inspires you, or is there something else?
Well, I mean, my life is very similar to when I was 8. I mean, I woke up every day and I practiced my trumpet. It's different now. I didn't really think about all this sort of thing, but my inspiration for playing music has just been the same, and I've just always been so into it. I mean, and a connection with the trumpet, not just, you know, there's music and then there's the trumpet. They're two different things in a lot of ways, but yeah. And I never found practicing all the hours and all that boring, or I love it.
It's probably always something new. You know, when you look around and listen to a lot of the artists today, who do you listen to?
Wynton Marsalis. A lot of the guys that are no longer with us, like Clifford Brown, Freddie Hubbard, Miles Davis, of course. Trumpet players we're talking about, right?
All the masters.
Lee Morgan. But I mean, Ray Hargrove's great. I mean, you know, there are a lot of really fantastic young trumpet players too. Maybe of the ones that are with us now, Wynton is my favorite.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, you mentioned Roy Hargrove. He's quite funky.
He's great. And I saw his show at the Blue Note a couple years ago, and it's like really, he's entertaining. It's super authentic, and it's really got like a real 1950s true bebop thing. He lives it, and I like it when an artist is, whatever they do, if they're great but if their personality actually resonates from the stage, I can actually feel who the person is irregardless of just having a lot of chops or being, like, and with Roy, I feel he feels authentic in so many
yeah.
ways. Yeah.
And you're right. I mean, to be able to communicate that
Yeah.
with an instrument,
Yeah.
whatever song that you're
I
playing.
mean, Wynton the same. I mean, Wynton is just, incredible.
Yeah, so are you, Chris. I mean, yeah, everybody loves your music, and I'm happy to know that you're still loving it and still inspired and still doing this. So, Capital Jazz Festival has been around for 25 years. In your words, why do you think we've been able to stick around and still renew and still be so popular 25? I mean, the days are sold out.
Look at the audience sizes, first of all. I mean, you can't look away from the mathematical success of something. Like, if it keeps growing like this and there's so many people that are like, then that's a stalwart, as they say. It's a great thing.
That's a good word. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
So you're getting ready to perform. And I know you've got your set list and all that stuff together. You're ready to
we
hit the
haven't quite
stage.
got that yet.
Oh no, okay.
We'll
I
work
was just
it
going to
out.
say, what can we expect? What are you going to do? What are you going to give us today?
I don't know what we're going to do yet. We'll figure it out.
We'll all be surprised.
It'll all make sense tomorrow, I promise.
Okay, exactly.
But thank you for
Chris
having me.
Botti, thank
All
you
right,
so much.
pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Okay. Yeah, keep doing what you do. For Capital Jazz TV, I'm Angela Stibling.
Come on.